Raoul Wallenberg. Fact file. Full name Raoul Gustav Wallenberg. Date of birth August 4th, 1912. Nationality Swedish. Died not known exactly when or how. Interests drawing, languages, and travel. Worked as a businessman and diplomat. Famous for saving hundreds of thousands of Jewish people in World War II. The greatest unsung hero of World War II. BBC TV, Man Alive, 1980. In 1912, he was born in Stockholm, Sweden. 1931, goes to college in the US. 1935, works in Palestine. 1944, becomes a diplomat in Hungary. 1945, arrested by Russians and disappears. 1947, thought to be the year that he died. Also in 1947, a monument to Raoul built in Budapest. From 1948 to 1949, nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. A privileged upbringing. Raoul Wallenberg was born in Stockholm 3 months after his father died. The Wallenbergs were a wealthy banking family, and it was expected that Raoul would also become a banker when he grew up. Today, a sculpture of Raoul's briefcase marks his birthplace. A brilliant student. Raoul studied hard at school, where he showed an interest in drawing and a gift for languages. Later, he studied architecture in the United States, but on his return, he was sent to Palestine to train as a banker. While he was in Palestine, Raoul met many Jews that had escaped from Germany, where Hitler's ruling Nazi party was making life very difficult for them. Raoul was shocked by their stories of ill treatment and persecution. A successful partnership. Raoul found that banking was not for him, and on his return to Sweden, he went into business with a Hungarian Jew named Koloman Lauer. They imported and exported food to and from different countries in Europe. World War II. When World War II broke out, Raoul's business trips took him into Nazi-occupied countries such as France as well as to Germany itself. Here, he was able to see for himself what life was like for Jews under the Nazis. During World War II, the Nazis began rounding up millions of Jews and sending them to specially built camps where they were killed or treated as slaves. In 1944, the Swedish government began looking for someone special to send to Hungary to save as many Jews as they could from the Nazis. Koloman Lauer suggested Raoul for the job, as he was young, brave, and eager to help, and he spoke many languages. Wow, Raoul could speak Swedish, Russian, English, German, and French. Running out of time. Every day, Hungarian Jews were being rounded up, packed into trains, and taken to death camps where they were gassed, shot, or worked to death. When Raoul arrived in Hungary, more than 40,000 Hungarian Jews were already being deported to the death camp at Auschwitz. Raoul had to act quickly to save more people from this fate. The gates into the death camp at Auschwitz. Great ideas. Raoul had special passes that he gave to the Jews, saying they were under the protection of the Swedish government and must not be deported. Amazingly, he managed to convince the German and Hungarian authorities that these passes were official legal documents, though this was not strictly true. This is one of the yellow protective passes that Raoul helped to design. A place of safety. As well as organizing protective passes, Raoul set up safe houses where people with his special passes could live. He organized schools, a hospital, and kitchens to look after these people. And before long, tens of thousands of Jews were crammed into these buildings. Daring rescues. Try as he might, Raoul didn't save everyone. Starting in October 1944, the Nazis increased their campaign against the Jews. Some Jews were arrested or shot, even if they had one of Raoul's special passes. Despite the dangers of being killed by the Nazi guards, Raoul stopped several trains taking Jews to death camps. Climbing onto the roof, he ordered everyone who had one of his passes out of the trains and took them back to safety. I could never return to Stockholm, knowing that I had failed to do everything within human power to save as many Jews as possible. Raoul Wallenberg. A daring bluff. In January 1945, news reached Raoul that everyone held in Budapest's largest Jewish ghetto was to be killed. Raoul sent a message to the commander of the German army in Hungary. He said he would personally see that the commander was hanged as a war criminal if he went ahead with the killing. Miraculously, his threat worked and the people were saved. 70,000 Hungarian Jews were forced to live behind the locked gates of the Budapest ghetto during the war. Increasing danger. Despite his successes, Raoul began to fear that his life was in danger and he started sleeping at a different house each night to avoid capture. Memorial in London is one of many in the world that honor the bravery and sacrifice of Raoul. Unknown fate. On January 17, 1945, just 4 months before the war ended, Raoul was arrested by advancing Russian soldiers. He was never seen again. For years, his family tried to find out what had become of him. Then, in 1957, the Russian government finally told them that Raoul had died in prison in 1947. No one can be sure if this is true. Never forgotten. Thousands of people and their families are alive today because of the daring and sacrifice of Raoul. Since 1990, the Wallenberg Medal has been awarded each year in Raoul's memory. It is given to humanitarians who, like Raoul, have shown great bravery and determination in helping others. One of the most well-known winners of the Wallenberg Medal is Desmond Tutu. He won it in 2008 for his lifelong work against racism and poverty in South Africa. At this time, please complete your notes and complete the quick check.